Hello and welcome to Pod Hub, the podcast for lonely nights. I'm Pomsky and today I'm joined by
Ryan, LittleRy 117, whoever you want to call me. Yeah. Hello.
Nathan will do for me. Yeah, just Nathan for now. That'll do. Hello.
And today we're going to discuss phobias. These are going to be our own phobias, some different unusual phobias, and trying to guess some what the phobia is when I say the names. Disclaimer: these are our views, our phobias. They're not to judge anybody, offend anyone, or scrutinise their beliefs on their phobias. And so we hope you enjoy our rambling. So, how are we all today?
I'm good.
I'm good, thank you.
How are you?
Terrible. I have been ill. I've had the flu and a chest infection, and I still keep
That's
coughing.
your last story.
was gonna say-
Right.
So,
Call back to my first podcast. Most people just say the good and they move on, Pomsky.
I know, but I'm going to end up sniffling and I'm going to end up coughing at some point. And I'm probably not going to be able to edit all of that out. So there's the disclaimer of having to listen to me sniffle and cough.
It's all good. We've all been there. As long as it's not transmissible via Discord, we're fine.
Can you imagine?
I've got a bit of a leaky arse, so if you hear me farting, that's my excuse.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And what's everyone drinking today?
Am I going first?
Go on.
Okay,
Yep.
so I am drinking. Bear with me on this, and you will never have tried this mixture of drinks before. You might have actually,
Unless you're a raging alcoholic like some.
No. It's Southern Comfort and pineapple juice, and it's the best concoction ever for a mixed drink.
I've ever had Southern Comfort and orange juice, not pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice is so good.
That does sound pretty good, to be fair.
I'm a boring bastard and just got the good old trustworthy Pepsi Max.
You're changing up from last episode. Fuck it. Is it in the Coca-Cola glass again as well?
Nah, it's just a bottle.
Right.
I've been lazy today.
So I've kind of gone like half your way. I have Pepsi Max, but I've got Malibu and Pepsi Max.
This just proves I'm just not a pisshead.
Yeah, me and Ryan, alcoholics. Nice.
Fear of getting drunk.
Recovering alcoholic, might I add.
Yeah,
recovering.
I'm not.
I'm recovering because I've put the fucking pineapple juice in. Alright.
At least I'm watering it down.
Is having his 5 a day?
I'm currently pouring another drink as well.
Another?
Yep.
I'm still on my first one. I'm pacing myself.
It's like the pineapple juice is just so good. It's just going
Same.
to be a treat.
Same. I'm pacing myself here, mate.
Is you want that fucking sugar rush?
Yeah. Well, no, sugar, you see. It's Pepsi. I'm allowed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar, right?
Caffeine rush then.
Yeah, I get the caffeine in it. Don't worry, I'll get that. Zero sugar and all that shit. But when that caffeine starts, I'll be fucking swinging my top rain on top of Guinea Pig's cage later.
Why? What? Right, okay. Let's dive in. What are we going to be talking about today?
So now we've cleared up like the most important bit, the drinks, and how we're doing. Let's hop into phobias. So, shall we start off with some phobias I've recently seen that are quite intriguing. Now, it's something I feel like I can understand, but I don't have, and that's megalophobia. Do either of you two know what that is?
Isn't that like
isn't
that like the fear of like really, really big things?
Yes. So it's
Like ships
literally like everywhere on TikTok at the moment.
I have heard of people. Yeah, so it's just me on a day-to-day fucking basis then, and that.
Oh yeah, called megalophobia, right?
Yeah.
That's just his life. Everything was just 20 times bigger.
No, I've not got that, to be honest. I haven't. No, I haven't got that.
Dirty episode was last episode. Come on, Ryan. Fucking hell.
In the worlds of High School Musical, fucking whichever, get your head in the game. Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I think I've seen it on TikTok where there's been like a giant skeleton walking across New York or something stupid, ridiculous like that, or like a giant moon falling in the sky or something like that. And that's been like the common TikTok rage at the moment to do with it.
Did you just fucking say Skellington?
Skeleton.
Skellington.
Skellington.
Okay, leave my pronunciation alone.
Stop on that Malibu, you.
I can't pronounce stuff on a day-to-day basis. Never mind about drinks.
The irony in not being able to pronounce pronunciation is fucking crazy.
Jesus. But nah, nothing. I mean, I think that's a bit extreme the way they do that. But no, I've never had. I never looked at that and thought, Jesus Christ, it says that, and then fucking run off. Like, you know, it's never.
Yeah, imagine just being like in Dubai and being terrified of the tallest skyscrapers and stuff like that.
I can sort of see it though. Like,
yeah, that's why it's like I can understand it.
So
I wouldn't say it's scary.
No, I mean I wouldn't like be fucking screaming.
I feel like it's not real.
But it's like if you walk up to a building that's very tall and it's like fucking towering over you, I'd sort of like go off balance a little bit. It's like, whoa,
you would
fucking,
know.
do you know if you look? I don't think anyone's taller than the fucking building, Pomsky.
Yeah, true. It's a bit of a grand scheme of thing for you.
I think it's also, yeah. I think I would look up like I don't like the Burj Khalifa or something. I'd look up and be like, oof. I get like a bit of tummy turn and like a bit of anxiety basically. But I wouldn't like if someone said you have to go in that building. I wouldn't have such a fear of it. I'm like, no, it's not happening. I'm not walking in that building. I could go in it. It's fine. It's a building at the end of the day.
Have you seen those ones that have like glass floors that then like tip
Yeah, I'll
over?
never do that.
That's
never.
terrifying.
I won't go a Blackpool Tower.
Do you know what though? Like if it was a really tall building and it was like, do you know, like it was like you could see how tall the building is from the inside if you look up. That would freak me out a little bit, I think. Do you know, like a lighthouse where it's just like a spiral staircase all the way up and you like look straight up? I think that would put me on edge a little bit. Not on edge, but it would make me feel uneasy.
Have I guess that leads also on to like the fear of heights. Does anyone have a fear of heights?
I have no fear of height whatsoever. Like, really? Absolutely no fear of height.
No. Controversial one for me. I'm not scared of heights. I don't think I'm scared of heights because, for example, I have no issues getting in an aeroplane. I have no issues being high up. But I'm very like, if I'm high up and I can kind of look down or whatever, I kind of get very, very off balance and go a bit, oh. Like, it's not to say, I wouldn't class it as a phobia or anything, or even so much a fear. It's just if I am high up, you wouldn't, like I say, you wouldn't not get me in that scenario where I'm not high up or anything. But my legs just start to go and I just go a bit, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's quite unsettling, isn't it?
I think it's a reasonable fucking thing to be scared of. Like if you fall from a height and you die from it, like do you know what I mean? Like if you're
it's probably just like a your
sorry,
sense kind of
you
thing.
brought up one of my fears. I want you.
But fucking shut up, dickhead.
But also, like, it says like a good point between like what's a phobia and a fear.
I nearly screamed then, but I had a mouthful of Pepsi.
I've been to the top of like Blackpool Tower. For those who are listening from overseas, and you don't know what Blackpool Tower is, it's basically a very fucking shit version of the Eiffel Tower that we have in England.
Eiffel Tower is based off Blackpool Tower.
At the top, if you go to the top of Blackpool Tower, there's a glass panel in the floor, like on the top, and you can like stand over it and you can see all the way down and everything. But I've like when I was younger, I've like lied down on it, like facing directly through the fucking glass, like, and I just found it fascinating. Like, I'm not scared at all. I've got a Facebook picture of it actually.
To me, it's not like it's weird. It's not the fear of being high up, whatever. It's just sort of it's if if I can look down on a space and I know I'm not secure, or like somewhere it's a bit like that. For example, there's sort of I know it's secure, but there's nothing around me, whatever. Like I can feel my body falling. So it's almost for me like a fear of falling, not a fear of being high up.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. I don't know if it's something to do with the fact I wear glasses and it's a motion thing, or like
Yeah, more
focus thing,
disorientating.
or like it's kind of that. It just disorientates me being high up. But get me in a plane, I'm fine. If anything, I'm just fucking miserable because I hate traveling. But nah, not. I wouldn't say I've got a fear of it though. Although you wouldn't get me skydiving. Put it that way.
Fuck that shit.
I'd love to do that.
No.
I'd love to do that. I feel like I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and I think I'd really get a kick out of that. An adrenaline junkie.
Oh, yeah. It cut out for me. I'm a bit of a junkie, man. I was like, whoa, what the fuck's that got to do with airplanes?
That's going to be an issue if like things like that's cutting out. Yeah, I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so like I feel like I'd get a really good kick out of that. Like it goes to like it's a combat sport, really, innit? Parachuting and stuff like that. Not a combat sport, extreme sport. Sorry. And then there's like combat sports, like paintballing and airsoft. I get a kick out of that as well because you get hurt from it.
Yeah, I get stuff out of that. I get a kick out of things like that. It's that idea, as you just like you say, it's just pure adrenaline that you run on. Like that time I got shot in the back and it hadn't popped. I remember shouting because it really hurt, but kept going and stuff. And then as soon as I got home, I was like, no, please.
Do you remember Airsoft where they got shot in the ball sack twice in like one after the other? So I got shot in the balls, Pomsky. I fucking went on the floor, I was rolling about, and as I was rolling about, the other testicle got shot.
That's some good aim.
Yeah, I was getting fucking absolutely peppered by about fucking 300 BB pellets. But...
My favourite thing is still ever doing anything like this would be Jake on about how his gums jammed and he just fucking blast someone you back head.
Is it someone's like fucking stood behind me? Someone stood behind me. A person that we used to speak to all the time, Jake. He's saying like his paintball gun was like jammed, and he's like smacking the fuck out of his paintball gun to try and unjam it. And as he's doing that, he's pulled the trigger, and I've been fucking crouched right in front of him, and it's hit me point blank right at the side of the fucking head. I just remember hearing like a really loud ringing for like 3 days after that.
Oh my god!
It was just very lucky you had a helmet on.
Yeah, like that would have fucking done some serious damage. That.
I remember you just kind of looked back. You went, "Fuck you!"
Back, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, you dickhead?"
When there was in that like, it was in almost like a barn, wasn't it? They were they were shooting down on us, and we were behind what looked like gravestones, and you just got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, like I was like providing cover for everyone, and then like little to my knowledge, I had some fucking knobhead at the back of me slapping the fuck out of his gun.
Funny
we got way off topic, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, go on, bring it back.
So another very common one that I've seen more and more is trypophobia.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So trypophobia is the fear of like millions of holes.
Yeah.
It makes me uncomfortable, but I don't.
Holes.
Yeah, I wouldn't class myself having like the phobia of it, but I can relate to it. I can understand because it does make me feel a bit uneasy. Like I've seen pictures of like people's hands where it's got like a fucking million holes in it, and it's like, it's not it's not very easy on the eyes. It sort of makes you feel uneasy, but
no. But I've never seen it in person though, like so I couldn't tell you, but like I said, if you get anything up on Google, it's just like, nah, we'll just close that off. It's just
exactly.
It just doesn't feel necessary. There's just no need for it.
It is kind of very unsettling to see.
Yeah, definitely.
What phobias do you guys have?
I can't remember. I can't remember what the actual phobias are called, but I have a phobia of mannequins and like porcelain dolls.
I second that. Me and Ryan, I don't know why, but me and Ryan share this exact same. Because I remember the first time we spoke about this, we just kind of looked at each other as if to say, "Give over," because we were just like, each of them was just like, "Nah, that can't be." I was like, "I don't fucking like either of them either," and I don't know if it was fucking Toy Story or if it was fucking Doctor Who or something.
Yeah, I think it was Doctor Who.
When I was younger, the Weeping Angels and stuff.
No,
they break out the windows, don't they? From the store.
Yeah. There's that one. There was that, and also that for me, the idea of the fear of mannequins and stuff is Like I'm not like I don't walk into fucking Debenhams and scream. Like
I don't scream, but I get startled.
I feel
I
feel
honestly
uneasy.
do.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
feel uneasy. I feel like
more
I've
of a
walked down an
meditative
aisle. Like I've walked down past the display mannequins as you walk in Debenhams, and I'm walking down the middle. And I feel like even if it's ever so slightly, I feel like once I've turned back and looked, they've moved slightly. To look. I feel like they're following me. I feel uncomfortable. Like I feel like they're genuinely following me. They couldn't. I mean, they don't. I don't think so. But you're not going to convince me otherwise.
So the issue I have as well, like a massive problem that I face day to day with this phobia, is the fact that I work in a supermarket and there's a big clothing section, and the clothing department was struggling with staff. They were like massively understaffed one day, and I got asked for like to go over there and help them. And I said I can't, and they was like, "What do you mean you can't?" I had to explain to them that I had a phobia of mannequins. I cannot be anywhere near them. And
they must have thought you was just taking the piss that you didn't have to do it.
Yeah, I know, but there's
You're
two
aware.
mannequins. There's two mannequins that I have to walk past to like clock in and stuff. And I block them out. I can't look at them. Like I don't know what it is. I feel like they're just fucking gonna reach out and grab me. It's any mannequins that portray like a fucking person.
Quick question. Would you prefer a naked mannequin or a mannequin dressed up?
Do you know what I think it is as well for me? And I hope that was both. It's when the like full body ones, like they've got the head, they've got arms, they've got like some shops I can go in, and if it's showing pants off or something, it's just like the legs, like in a stand. That's fine. It's the faceless, like the featureless face that gets me.
Yeah, like
Some of them have
man.
faces, like actual.
Yeah, I know.
faces,
They're
don't
the
they?
fucking worst. They can
weird.
go. It's like Maureen. What love? Why is this mannequin's jaw fucking gone? The 8th time this week. It's fucking Rain's walking past, clocking in, fucking sparking him out. Fuck off!
Do you know what is weird as well? That like some listeners might be listening to this now. That if they've listened to the previous episode, they might be thinking, "Well, this guy was on about having like a sex doll and stuff like that. It will be all right with
That's a
that."
good point.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Like, it's those mannequins that are like all fucking dressed up and they're just like stationary and just stood there.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
like,
just
oh,
think about
great.
it. Your sex doll is just going to be lay there doing nothing, staring at you.
I think the idea the sex doll for Ryan though is it's got like latex skin on it and stuff, and it's supposed to look.
Doesn't that make it even worse because it's imitating a person?
Yeah, but I don't know.
so.
It's that to me, it's just the idea of the face, like the no features on the face, full grey or white or black, whatever colour. It's just it doesn't look right, but it feels like I'm looking at an alien or something that can disguise itself as a human, but I'm seeing it in its raw form or something, and it's just gonna fucking blah blah blah, blah and come running after me, and I'm not fucking doing it.
I don't think of it like that, but it is the one with the blank faces. It's like the face is just like completely smooth. There's no facial features.
Like Slender Man. Like the feature of Slender Man, and that's what I'm saying. I remember me and Ryan played a horror game, and I can't even remember it properly. It has to come back. Craven Manor, and that is literally a full game about like mannequins and shit moving. And I actually think me and Ryan were borderline near enough in tears at one point, screaming. It was just fucking terrifying. Worst game I've ever played in my life. It was awful.
Mannequins don't bother me that much. They are unsettling, but I wouldn't say I have like fear or phobia of them. They're just, as you say, just really unsettling. I do walk past them, and I'm there being like, "Oh, that's not nice." But
I get startled when I walk past. Like, I remember when I was going shopping with one of my exes, and I when I was walking past, and I didn't realize it was there. And then I caught it in my peripheral vision, and it literally made me jump. Like I fucking physically moved away from it. I think it is a genuine phobia that I have. It has to be because
it's an irrational fear.
Yeah. Porcelain dolls as well. They're fucking scary. Oh, mannequins that are fucking children mannequins are the fucking worst. Oh my god!
They are disturbing.
They're like the fucking little child ghost off Faz.
But literally.
It is irrational because to some, because it's the idea of some people will literally just go shopping and not think twice. They're just like, this mannequin is just to represent what it looks like on a human.
Well, that's it. It's like it is an irrational thing because that mannequin's not going to hurt you. It's not going to do anything.
Does it prevent me from shopping like in clothes section and clothes shopping? No, but there's time I will just be walking down and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is nice." And I'm there like fucking proper side eye in the mannequin, like.
I've seen videos, you know, like prank videos of people acting mannequins and jumping out. Mate, if someone did that to me, I think I'd
jaws would be broken.
If someone did that to me, I think I'd turn into Obi-Wan Kenobi. When he dies, just fucking all the clothes just fucking fall to the floor, just disappear. I think I just fucking vanish.
Fucking Looney Tunes yourself, all your clothes are there in the spot, and you're gone. Other side of
ironically making myself look like a mannequin even more.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, another phobia I have, which I don't suppose it is as irrational as that one that we just discussed, but it's a phobia of time. And what I mean by that is like, time revolves around everything. Like, I mean, we can't avoid time, but it's the fear of running out of time, the fear of like
You've
obviously
not got enough time to do stuff.
Yeah, or like say in games where you've got a time limit to do something, that really like puts me on edge. Like if I'm running out of time, so that's why like I started shouting at you quite a lot. You know, when we played, yes, because we were running out of time. That's the actual fucking phobia I have of like running out of time, and it's like
irrational.
It's also like every second that we go through our day is a second closer to death as well. I mean, I don't mean to drag the fucking topic dark, but I suppose you could look at it in that sense, running out of time.
I mean, I'll swiftly continue on to that because I'm the same with that, but I'll swiftly move on to mine because it's not something. It's a conversation I kind of just prefer not to. But I'm the same with you with time. But I kind of, it depends on what mental state I'm in terms of my own headspace, because I'm like, time, you can't control it, so just do what you want to do with your time. But my time is not so much like a panic when there's timers or things like that. It's more the idea of not doing enough with your time that you're happy. Like, you know, it's the idea of like, go to work, come home, you slog, you just sit there, you're doing nothing. Like, you're not doing something you want to enjoy. Now, I know a lot of that evolves around you kind of need a lot of money, or you need to be settled, or, you know, it depends on someone's scenario. But I'm like, it's like, for example, going to work for me, starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock, whatever. I'm doing a bit of overtime, finishing at 8 o'clock. I'm like, I have done nothing with my day. I have just sat around waiting to go to work. And it's not like it's, you know, it pays my livelihood and stuff, but it doesn't, not so amazing that I could feel happy about it. So it feels like time's being wasted. So I think that's when mental health starts to deplete a little bit and things like that, and because of that phobia. I don't think it's irrational. I think everyone kind of goes through that a mental space of, oh, I've wasted my time, or I've wasted my 20s, or
I think there's a difference though, because there's like, I feel like to some degree, as you say, everyone experiences like, oh, I've not done enough with my time, I've just been like wasting my time almost, and like having that impending doom kind of thing. But I think there is probably it to an extremer level of where it actually panics you.
I've known a few people that I said no, kind of I've associated with in work, and they're like, everything is scheduled down, like written down, like it's like they can't waste a minute, and I'm like, that's I'm not at that level, but that's like extreme. Like,
that
if
was
you don't
a minute ago, tapping, waiting for you to come on, be like, right, I'm wasting time here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I could have been doing this.
You could have done it. Like,
I had to be sitting here fucking listening to this as well.
Well, one, you could have rang me. That's your own doing. Secondly,
I just didn't know if you was in work or not. I didn't want to.
Well, I said I was free all day if you reread the chat.
Yeah, I know, but
we were rereading the chat. We couldn't understand it.
Yeah, I type as I speak. I do apologise. But I'm saying, like, if they didn't go for the lunch within like the 5-minute window, they would have a meltdown. I would literally go to the boss and
Mm.
I'm like, it's lunch. If you could take it half an hour later, or if you go for it 10 minutes early, I don't know why it matters to me.
Yeah.
Because it was all based on like how many people were working and how busy you were. So it's like you kind of had to go as and when you chose, but this woman would just not go. But the time thing leads on to my fear again. I'd say it's a fear more so than a phobia, but just death itself. But as in, most people would think about it and stuff when if a family member's not well or they have a terminal illness or someone has died recently, you kind of will always think of death. And I think everyone's going to think of death at some point for it to laugh, but to what extent is up to them. But I'm talking like I will just boom out of nowhere, just like at night or just throughout the day, just literally think like shit, like my mum and dad they're just not going to be here at some point, and I'm like, but for me, the reason I bring it up as a fear is it like starts getting me a bit panicky, like a bit sort of like short of breath and a bit like shit. But that
like
kind of
like a mini panic attack sort of thing.
Yeah, and that flips back to kind of the time thing. So I'm like, I've not done enough with him. Like I've not done things I want to do with him. Like their time's running out, and my time won't be long behind. Again, times you can't control time. It's like I said, I kind of can talk myself out of it, and I can say like, shit, I might die before my parents. You never can control life and time.
Yeah,
so I'm like, it just is what it is. But there's no, for me, when I say it's fear, there's no kind of like, oh, they're really unwell at the minute, so I'm fearing the worst of like, oh, they've told me she's not well, and it's just like I've even thought of it like friends, even Ryan included. I'm like, sorry, Ryan, but like it's just sort of, like just boom, like how's that going to be? Like shit, they're not going to be there one day. And
fucking wild. It's wild that you mentioned that because I've been thinking about that today in work, like because my mind like is at 100 miles per hour all the time, and I was like, a thought crossed my mind. I was like, fucking hell, imagine if I lost Nathan. What the fuck would I do? Like it's
and it's just stuff like I mean? I'm sat there putting fucking plumbing parts out, and I'm like, why am I thinking about fucking people not going to be there? I'm like,
I get that a lot with parents, like not so much myself. Like I'm pretty. There was a point in life where I was like, I didn't want to wake up tomorrow, so I'm so okay with not being around. But when it comes to my parents,
I get
to think that
you need to speak to someone.
To think that my mum, there is going to be a time. Well, there more than likely will be, unless I go before her. There is going to be a time where I'm going to live life without my mum, and that absolutely terrifies me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm the same though with what you just said then, Pomsky. Like, I suppose I do have a fear of death, but not so much with myself. Like I don't fear dying because I'm not going to be here to fucking be bothered about it.
I agree with like Nathan, as in like there's probably a lot of stuff that I'd want to do before I did, but at the same time I'd be okay if not.
See, that's where mine differs a bit because I'm like,
the opposite, yeah.
I'm like, selfishly, I kind of sit there and I think I'm like, I don't want to die. I enjoy doing things but I think it can also reflect that I'm like, I'm happy to be alive, if that makes sense. Even though I can go through quite a bit of depressive spells, and as we all can do at times, and I can reflect exactly onto what both of you just said, being at a point where you're pretty low and all that. But I'm one of them where doesn't control my life, as in like, oh, I'm not going to go and drive my car today because I could crash and I could. It's not. That's where I wouldn't say it's a phobia of mine because I'm not. It isn't stopping me from doing my life. And I turn around and I say to myself, fuck, like, oh, shit, well, there's a possibility it might not happen. It's not like, fucking buying a snake or something, you're scared of snakes, and like, you don't need to buy that steak, fucking
steak. Buy all the steaks you want, mate.
I need to buy that fucking steak because I'm going to die. So, but, like, it's touching on the fact that, like, the reason it's a fear for me is if it was just something I can speak about it and joke about it and stuff, but it's just the fact that it is a guarantee, but it's never guaranteed when.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. It's slightly the fear of the unknown. I have a big problem with like the unknown. Not majorly, but things I don't know I can control. I don't like. Like if someone said, "Put your hand in that hole." You can't see what's on the side. I would fucking overstimulate my brain to the point I'm like,
with that being said, when you said that you've got a fear of the unknown, would you say that you yourself would have a fear of the dark because you don't know what's in the darkness?
no, I'm not bothered about darkness is fine. Before I got before I got my other half, I had blackout curtains drawn all the time, sleep in pure blackness. She likes like a bit of light when she sleeps and stuff, but I'm not. I'm used to it now, but I'm not.
If you watch my past streams, I just sit in the darkness all the time. So
yeah, so
I guess it all depends what kind of unknown though, because if you was just literally like blindfolded, shoved in somewhere that's pitch black, and then your blindfold taken off, that is going to terrify you because you don't know what's in the darkness. Then
Yeah. So like,
terrify anyone because it's kidnapped.
Yeah, I've got. Do you know what? I'll openly admit I've got a phobia of being kidnapped. But no, but yeah, it does depend on the situation.
Like I said, at some points in my life, I'll just go through and I'll be like, I'm always kind of having a battle with it. It ends at some point. You don't know when. As long as I'm doing things and I'm with good company and I'm having a good time, I'm not bothered. But then I can flip that around and it can be like, well, shit. But yeah, you don't. But it kind of manifests itself more depending on current life situation. Like, I'm in a pretty shit dead end job. No looking of progression. Covers my bills and everything I need it to, but doesn't leave me with enough that I can enjoy my time. There's things like that. Things are going wrong at home in terms of like oven issues, and I had issues with the boiler, and all them need replacing. So when it starts to manifest things going negative, it does flare up more. But I also try and bring myself out of that. But nah, it's just. But it's when I'm like this week alone, I've seen my mum and dad like 4 times on different days. You know what I mean? So I see them enough and spend enough time with them. It's one thing I said to my partner. I said, I will never apologise, or I will never say anything about spending any time with my family, and I will do the same with her family. So if you say you want to go and spend a day, I will never once apologise for wanting to go and spend some time there, because
you're right.
I'm so bad at that though. I am out of sight, out of mind. If it's not in my diary, I won't remember. So I literally have to set reminders to keep in contact with certain family members, because if not, I forget. I feel guilty afterwards because I'm there being like, oh, I really should have like made such more of an effort to try and remember, but my brain literally doesn't. So unless it's not set as a reminder, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm got really bad memory. Like immediate family, so like my uncle and like my brother and mum and dad. I've got like a really big family, like a big extended family, and I don't speak to any of them really. Whether it's a bad thing or not, I think I wouldn't have enough time to speak to all of them. Anyway, some of them, it's not to say I don't like some of them, but some of them I'm like, it's not company I would keep anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's not like people I'm friends with or I've got a lot in common with. So I'm like, don't lose sleep over it. When I see them, I'm like, hello, you alright? And have chats and stuff like that, but never like bothered.
So I finished work today. I'm speaking directly to the listeners now, so lock in listeners. So I finished work today. I had like sort of tunnel vision. I just wanted to get home. I was tired. I've been in work since like 4 a.m. So I just wanted to get home, and I didn't notice that there was like some man like walking at the side of me, probably for about 10 minutes. They told me that like later on. But they was like walking like really close to the side of me, like looking at me, and I weren't looking because I had head forward, fucking eyes forward, just wanted to get home. But yeah, like, all of a sudden I heard a voice to the left of me going, "Are you not going to say hello then? Or are you not going to fucking say hello then, dickhead?" Whatever he said. I turned to my left. It was Nathan's dad. So Nathan's dad was like saying hello and everything. And then I saw his mum, went over and gave his mum a big hug. But yeah, I thought I'd bring that up since Nathan was mentioning like family and how he's like so family oriented. But yeah, it was like it was a nice moment. I thought like I'd put like a wholesome moment in this episode.
Could be dead next week.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Don't think of it though, right?
Straight back to the nitty gritty.
No. I like what you mean.
Just Like, at least you've seen them now. If you think of it, though, like, if something were to happen, at least you've actually just seen them. Think of how blessed you are that you've actually got to see them. Just in case.
Honestly, Nathan knows this, but they are literally my second mum and dad. I do like love them like a mum and dad. So when I saw them, like my eyes lit up, and like obviously like really excited, like going over and like hugging his mum and stuff like that. They seemed like really over the moon to see me as well. It was just a very wholesome moment, and it got me through my day.
For me, the reason I've thrown it on the fears and podcast sort of topics is because it's like boil it down. You like I said, if I finish work at 8 p.m., that's sometimes why I don't come on or I'm on late, because I'll just pop by after work and spend an hour with them, say hello. They don't live too far from where I work, and it's just like they're getting on and things like that. But it's like we've been on holidays, we've made lots of memories, spent a lot of time together. So it's like if ultimately it came to it, it would absolutely destroy my world. But it's like you did do a lot. It's not like I've moved away and I've just not. I don't think a single week goes by since I've moved away. There's been a single week where I've not gone and said at least something, or at the minimum FaceTimed or asked how they were doing. Or I mean, so it's one of them. So I wouldn't regret anything. So that's why it's kind of on the irrational fears and things like, because ultimately it is.
It's going to happen, but it's not irrational.
No. That's why I was going to say, like, every single. I think unless you've got a really bad relationship, every single person has that at some point. It was just going back into like what I said with you, Ryan and Pom, tying it in, and like time and death. Like, it's just the randomness of like I could have the best day ever. Like customers are fucking gangsters and proper out on it, and dead nah. And I'm just like, shit. What if I'm like my last friend remain? I'm like, hey! I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. God. I just don't want it. But it doesn't happen constantly, so don't worry about it. It's not constant, but
I know. I feel like that's a normal, healthy thing to think every now and
then. It's probably more than the average person. Just going on from
it
past.
Shows you care, though, doesn't it? Though, like, and how your connections are to your friends.
Sometimes a little too much. Certain people is not worth the time.
I have a quick question about time and death.
What's the question? Fucking, can you please get it along, please? We're fucking going off topic again.
If you could find out when you were going to die?
No.
Would that help with your fear of not knowing when it's going to be?
It would make me more fearful, though, that I'm not doing enough. When I would be clock watching, I wouldn't want to sleep. I wouldn't want to get anything.
Yeah, because you'd want to get everything in and done with.
I'd like to know how I'd die, not when I'd die.
Maybe that I could consider that, but not time, date stamped. No, not a chance.
Could you imagine if you got the opportunity to know when you was going to die, and it said like next year or something? Like, imagine the fucking
my job tomorrow.
Yeah, like imagine
how my ass off if I'm gonna
imagine
die
how bad that. Imagine how bad that last year of your life would be, constantly fucking thinking about that. I mean, it could be the best year of your life because you'd make the most of it.
Imagine when you said you died, it's like next year, or like, and probably was like tomorrow. It's like fucking Grim Reaper looking at his list and going, "You were supposed to be gone last week, you dickhead. What are you doing? Come on, fucking get your bags. Fucking come on. No extensions. No, fuck off. Come on."
Tapping his watch that's constantly falling off because he's got no skin.
tapping his fucking bony toes on fucking tiles and nice. Come on, dickhead. But no. Like, it's just a case of like you said, it's either going to be great, like absolutely, like quit your job and just do what you want to do, or like I might as well look at it and go, fucking hell, I've got like 80 days left. I might as well fucking finish it now then.
Yeah, go out the way you want rather than...
Yeah.
You wouldn't live out those 80 days to the most.
Yeah, but it depends on... But I could think of it as like, what would I do? Or I'd probably spend another two months in work, or another month in work to get a bit more money for the people I'm leaving behind. And then I'm like, boom. Okay, cool.
But what difference would it make if it was 80 days or 80 years? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
you still
lot.
A lot more time to do a lot more stuff.
No. What difference does it make? Like having that attitude of like, oh well, I might as well check out early then because you're gonna die.
No, I just said it depends on what two minds you'd be in. I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying like it depends on what sort of when you ask the whole question of would you like to know. It depends on how you'd either live your life to the full.
Balamora.
Yeah. Fuck you, I'll send you to Balamora. I'm just saying it depends on your mindset. I'm not about it from me personally. I wouldn't find out if someone went, "Do you want to know?" Just say nah. And if they go, "I'm going to tell you," and I say, "I'll fucking shoot you." Like I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't
do
think
it.
I'd want to know.
Because I just fucking, I don't know. It made me morbid. It just made me feel morbid.
I wouldn't like to know. I wouldn't like to know when I'd die, but how I'd die, I'd be interested in.
Yeah, maybe. So. What the fuck? Ejaculation explosion? What the fuck? Oh, what a hell of a way to go.
Really lonely at some point.
Is that like a very? You're getting hit by a very powerful ejaculation explosion? Or
Nah. When I find you dead in your room and you look like that still image of Stan Marsh. You know the still image of Stan Marsh.
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, ectoplasm everywhere. That's that's the tap I'm on about. But no, I guess to move on, well, to wrap it up, I should say, before moving on, I guess the whole thing of time, death, does come into the fear of the unknown, as in the uncontrollable, because no matter what your views and your opinions are on it, and I would rather prefer people not extend on to what theirs are unless they want to do in the comments below, whereas in this conversation. But because no one can guarantee you what life is like, and no one can guarantee what if there is anything after death or if what there is, or no one can tell you what guarantees there are. So I guess it kind of all accumulates to the thing of the unknown. That's the kind of the fearful for me.
Sure.
Doesn't stop me doing stuff. As in, like I said, like if someone said, "Do you want to go to a new restaurant or something like that?" I don't not go because I'm fearful I might get salmonella or fucking have the shit. I will go and do stuff like that. It's just that sort of no, because nothing's confirmed and nothing's concrete. It's the idea of, well, I can't control it, so I do my best in life to not think about it and do whatever. But there is a time and a place, and you need to address it. With me, maybe so more than others, but hey ho.
Do you know what I've just realised as well?
Go on.
That Pomsky has not yet answered if she's got any phobias. You're not getting away with it this time.
I've been talking as we've been going along about stuff.
Yeah, but you've not strictly said that you have the phobias. You've just.
I don't have any phobias. That's why.
Well, she's a fearless, strong, independent.
Oh no, I have fears, just not phobias.
I think the only one that comes close so far for you, Pom, is probably just time, because you said how you so kind of micromanage your time and you so kind of
fair.
I think it's just like you just feel like you have to have an excuse if you feel like you're wasting time. Why are you wasting time?
Yeah, that's what I said. It goes back to like you being ruts and stuff in it. It's just like,
it's like staying busy, keeping my mind active. Because if I'm not, then I'm sat thinking, well, why am I not? What am I doing to proactively make things better for myself? So then I need to do something to be trying to help myself. But if I'm not doing anything, then what am I doing? I'm not helping myself. I'm just going to make myself worse.
Do you know what you are, Pomsky? You're a task manager. That's what you are. Like you need a task, and you need more tasks before you've even completed the task.
I am my worst enemy. I will be my big criticizer. Like I'll criticize my own self. I will beat myself up most about it more than anyone. I will put myself down more than anyone. So it's one of those things where I am my worst enemy when it comes to stuff like
that can be healthy though, being your own worst critic, because it strives and pushes you to be better. But it's a yin and yang, really. It's a negative and a positive. Because if you're putting yourself down so much, then you're like you believe it. You're taking away with all the good things, like say about yourself that you probably block out by being your own worst critic. But
I know a lot of people like that just don't. You get too far in your head of your own criticism that you physically cannot accept anyone else's positivity.
Oh no, I accept all the criticism.
I used to.
I'll take both. Me, I less believe people's if someone's got something nice to say, I'll believe it less, but I'll believe it because it made me feel good.
Yeah, I'm just a massive overthinker.
People will just say stuff to be nice. They won't. There's not many people. I think it's because I am so. I will tell someone how I feel and what I think, and I don't believe there's a lot of people out there that will. They will just say what they need to keep you sweet, happy, or just to keep you on the good side.
I think there's a time and a place for constructive criticism. It depends on the situation, the circumstance. I think maybe, like, even if you don't deeply think, but if you know that it might make the person be in a better state of mind. Like, I'm not talking about like drastic things like career changes, and if you don't agree with it, then like you're going ahead with it and telling them to do it, because that's like that can have a massive fucking fallback negative impact. But I'm like small things, like depends on the situation and that. But yeah, it's healthy to receive constructive criticism.
I know a few people that they'll hide behind it, or they'll come over and tell me, or other people like, yeah, fucking this person, they're doing this, they're that, about management or whatever, or they're like, management asks them, they're like, yeah, it's alright, like, and they just won't say what they feel. It's like, don't come and tell me that's what you think if you just won't say it. Like, I'll probably go and speak to my boss, because I'm like, if you don't, this issue's gonna just dwell on this. I'm just gonna tell you how it is, and that's like you said, you just gotta. Like, if Ryan, for example, is doing something I'm not happy about, or he's doing something I think's really good, like, you know, streaming or whatever, and I'll tell him either way. I'm not.
Yeah, I can rely on you, Nathan.
Sometimes you get the harshness. Sometimes it's a bit harsh, and sometimes people don't want to hear it. Or
I feel like that's every time me and Ryan talk about anything like work or business or like streaming wise. He'll like say something, and I'm like, okay, well, so this is what I think.
Yeah, well, you don't know him, bitch.
Thank you for your opinion.
No, I accept that with open arms. Like, I think that is very, very fucking
I say
healthy.
it a lot. Probably too much.
No.
Like, oh, what do you think of this? I'm like, oh shit.
I know, yeah.
For that. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She doesn't like that. Right, back to the drawing board. I'll try again harder next time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've fucking come up with something. She's like, nope. All right. Okay.
Like,
right.
So, maybe if we did it like this, and then it'll go like a roundabout circle to saying no, but I don't want to say no, and I'm trying to be nice. So
maybe we get Nathan. Maybe we get Nathan involved in whoring out.
Exactly. We just
Codding. Yeah, I know. But I mean, I will bring the conversation back to things and phobias. The last one I will input of mine is, I wouldn't say I'd get diagnosed with it, but I feel like I have it, and it's claustrophobia. But a lot of people are like, I think being yourself.
Actually.
Yeah, that's funny. That well done. I think with claustrophobia, I think for you to be like literally diagnosed with it, you're like extreme. Like, you can't be in a lift, and you can't be in this. I can deal with flight. I don't find them extremely comfortable.
The phobia would kick in if you got trapped in a lift, though.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably more just sort of fear of being trapped.
No. I mean, like, you could.
That is claustrophobia, yeah.
Yeah,
a fear of being trapped in a lift.
Yeah, but it's like it is literally being trapped in a small room, and like, yeah, claustrophobic. It's like being buried alive or something. You've got a fear of like, fucking hell, I'm probably gonna die.
Trapped in a room.
But yeah, it's in a confined space, isn't it? But thanks, Wiki.
But mine's like, it kicks in weird scenarios. Like, for example, the car I had before, the one I've got now, used to just make me feel so claustrophobic.
Oh, really? Was it that bad?
Like, yeah, I felt like I'd have my hand right next to my gearbox, and I'd be like touching someone's leg. It just made me not feel comfortable. I felt really like. Well, that's why I went.
That's your excuse, is it?
Well, your leg. It's fine with your leg. But
all this time he's been rubbing my leg, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, the gearbox is just really close to your leg."
But it was like, that's why I went from a small little hatchback to an SUV. So it's just like, now I feel comfortable. I've got my own space. I got the
By
movement.
the way, listeners, he's not rubbed my leg in the car. I just put that
Not
on.
often. Not his ones attached to his hips anyway.
No, he's calmed down a lot recently.
Yeah, it's the one in the middle. His gearbox. No, it's like that's why I wouldn't. I wasn't going to mention it in my sort of phobia list really, because it's not something that has a big control of my life. Like, I'll get in lifts, I'll do this, but I know if I'm in like big crowds, like, I love to go to a concert and I'm there to watch like the musician of who I'm there, but the idea of going through all the crowds, getting to my seat, even having to go past people to go to the toilet, it makes me just feel like I'm gonna heave. It's just fucking horrible, and I don't know if you'd. That's why I'm like, because so many things nowadays that are like fears or phobias, because we've got a bit of a fucking snowflake culture. Sorry, everyone, but we have. So like you could class that under as fear of crowds, a fear of this, fear of that, fear of that. It's like I won't avoid. I'd avoid them if I can help it, but I'm not going to stop going doing like a concert or something because I feel like I want to elbow fucking Maureen behind me because she's dropping her arm on me.
You know, a phobia I feel like I have discovered like very recently that I might have. I'm not going to say that I do have it. It might just be anxiety, but it's fear of trains. phobia of trains. Like I genuinely I hate them that much. There's so many like variables behind it that negatively impact me, like make me like so anxious. It's like it's just not a very nice place to be on a train, like especially when it's like very busy. It's just not a good environment, and at the same time my sense of direction is so fucking bad. I feel like I'm just gonna get on like the wrong train one day and I'm like, where the fuck am I? And it's like when there's like trains that have got multiple stops and stuff, like changes, and you have to change trains. It's like you're in like a completely new environment, like a town or a city that you've never been in before, and you're experiencing all that for the first time, and then you have to like try and figure out what train is coming in at what time, and it's probably a phobia of time actually, train times.
It might just be the fact that because it's not something you do regularly. Like I have that a bit. Like I wouldn't avoid a train. I don't mind getting a train to Manchester or whatever. And that I'm not keen on sitting back. Well, I can do it, but I'm not keen on sitting backwards on them. So maybe that's a motion based thing, like a bit motion sickness. But the idea of if you don't do it enough,
you gain like anxiety around stuff you don't do.
Like being in a place you don't know, like and things like that. Like oftentimes. In the car and like, let's just go for a random drive. I'm like, if I don't know the destination I'm going and I don't know where I'm going, I'm not wasting the fuel and I'll just not feel comfortable. I won't do it. I
love going for random drives.
Yeah, you see, I will happily sit in the passenger seat and do it, and I've done it a time or two. But I'm talking like I wouldn't go like 80 miles or 60 miles just on a random journey and find somewhere because I'm like I just don't. I think it's just anxiety. It's no fear of phobia. That's just I'm like I don't know where I'm going. It stresses me out. I'm like I need.
It's probably the fear of like not knowing for certain if you're gonna get it on.
I suppose, yeah, unknown, isn't it? I suppose, but it's more so just anxiety kicks in and things like that. But I get that. Like I think it'd be more so. I doubt. I probably think it's a combination of things with that. I don't necessarily would think you'd have a fear of trains. I think you'd feel more comfortable if you was with more people. Like, for example, if I was with
absolutely.
We've got more sense of direction and are all right with like transfers and trains. You wouldn't be fearful of the train. That's what I'm saying.
Good point.
You're relying on your own sort of instinct that you've not really got with directional stuff and transfers.
It's because I'm a fucking massive overthinker as well.
That's what it is. It'll be more so just anxiety kicking in because of the fact that you're on your dog. And it's again, you'll probably, if we're talking it on a fear sense, it'll be a fear of the fact that you're going to get it wrong, like because there's not cheap to do.
What self-doubt?
And if you end up on a train, and you're now suddenly like 50 miles in the wrong direction. You're just like, like you'll proper stress yourself out. I mean that, and you're probably fearful because you just jump on train and don't pay, you scallywag.
No, I never do that.
Tickets, I keep your tickets.
I've bought train tickets and shit. So
come on, circle back round, Pom. We kind of took you off course a bit there. Do apologise.
So I don't have any phobias anymore. They're just turned into fears. So obviously, one of the biggest ones, arachnophobia. I used to have arachnophobia, and now I just have a fear of them. Thank God. So arachnophobia is, for anyone that's listening that doesn't know, which is quite a surprise. Arachnophobia is the phobia of spiders.
Ryan licks them.
Oh, like
I absolutely love spiders. I fucking love them.
I used to see one, scream and run, and I would not enter that room until I have proof that my mum has evicted it from my room.
Red flag.
Yeah, I would literally see it, and if it ran somewhere and we couldn't find it, we would literally have to move all the furniture out of my room to find it. If we did not find it, I would not sleep.
Sorry, I've just done that thing. Do you know when like someone talks about something, like my fucking toes have just shivered, so I've lifted them off the floor.
Your toes are shivered.
Yeah, well, it started from my feet and it's just gone up my body like a shiver, so I have to lift my feet off the floor. I'm not fearful of them. Like I can evict the spiders, so I'm not. Like I'll just get a couple of them. Yeah, they're not paying rent; they can fuck off. I'll get the couple of them. I'll get rid of them. That, or I'll just fucking flip me fucking slipper off my foot and lob it across the room. That'll do for me as well.
No, because then that'll make them skittish and they'll run and then you'll never find
them. Oh no! I have got ninja level accuracy when it comes to killing them bastards.
But as like being an adult and living on my own or having a house or moving out, like you don't get that.
Yeah, you lose it. You kind of lose the because end of the day, yeah. Most spiders, I'm not asked. I'll leave one. There's one that's currently chilling in my bath. It's small enough. I'll leave it be.
I'll take it out your bath, put it somewhere else in your house.
All right. Put it in
I am a strong believer that you should just leave spiders in your house because they have so much benefits of having a spider in your house.
I have seen spiders bite people and end up having reactions or having to have things amputated and drained because of spiders biting people. It's not even a rational phobia. It's my dad has literally been bitten by a spider and had his hand swell up. So then I'm there, like, terrified of them.
Get close enough and fucking the fear you. Like,
exactly, and they chase me.
It's a defensive mechanism that they
walrus.
Literally,
they don't just go around fucking just biting people for the fun of it.
My mum and my stepdad's wedding day. The biggest memory I have is we were taking photos outside on a nice summer day, and there was a spider that kept trying to crawl on my dress, and I kept walking away, and I kept watching it run all the way back to me to try and get on my dress, and then I'd walk a bit further away, and he'd carry on walking straight towards me. If I'm in the shower, it'll crawl out behind one of the boxes where the boiler used to be, and then it would just literally crawl on the ceiling and go straight towards me where I'm having my shower. I'll turn the shower off, get a towel on, and I'll be there trying to dry my hair quickly so I can run away, and it would then walk to where I am.
It's so cute.
You made that sound like no. You made that sound like it was the same spider from the dress. Let's just follow you for the rest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not a different.
Spider. It's on my dress, and then he crawls out the boiler, and he comes down.
Here he is, fucking again.
I don't know what it is, but they always follow me, and it terrifies me.
Honestly, it's a natural instinct that people are scared of spiders because we react to things that scuttle because like.
Yeah, skittish type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because like back then, when
something moves in the corner of your eye, you've got to be alert, right?
Yeah, it's a survival fucking instinct. But like we have literally nothing to fear with spiders. They're so beneficial to have them in your house.
Not in this country, at least. Anyway.
We renovated our garden so we could like put like astroturf down and like slabs and stuff like that.
And I just want to kick about tomorrow, Nathan.
It was like it was high peak spider season in the garden, and you could not move a centimeter without there being a spider. And garden spiders are absolutely nightmare fuel, and they're everywhere. And then we were getting obviously then the reports of false widows. And stuff like that, and them actually biting people, and most people having reactions to them, whether having to have legs and ankles amputated, because most people have a reaction to them. So that like made it even worse for me. And I'm literally there in the garden crying my eyes out because I want to do the garden, but there's so many freaking spiders everywhere.
See, for me, there's more spiders I really don't care about. I think a lot of growing up and a lot of films and the fact, I think a lot of big part is the legs and stuff. How many legs they've got in that.
Yeah.
But like there is, since I've moved in here with the other half, it's like we have a spider we call the lounge spider now. I know I'm going to be an extreme here, but it's borderline Aragog. It's fucking massive. No, they come in right.
She love.
Nah, fucking Aragog and that had fucking sex, and this is its jive.
Aragog's from Harry Potter, innit?
Yeah, the big fuck off spider with all, because it's one of them where I'm genuinely not lying. It has some small, like thinner, scaggly little versions of it, but we saw the main one, what we call the lounge spider, and it had like its full body filled out, but its legs are as well. Like if you've got a full body on a spider, most of the time they've got thin little gaggly legs, and this one it was fucking filled out from head to toe. It could bench press a candle. Like it was fucking massive. That fucker, I don't throw the fucker shoe at that or anything because it'll catch it and throw it back.
Nathan, I love you so fucking much that you are a fucking genius. The fact that you just fucking use an analogy of a spider fucking being so strong it can bench press a candle is fucking genius.
Yeah,
I
not
love
fucking
you
sea
so
lights
much,
either. It's fucking
bro.
crackle candles.
That's fucking best thing I've heard all year. That.
But nah, we're only 29 days in.
I commend you for that. That's fucking great.
Nah, that spider is borderline. Like I will tuck my toes up
at that point.
I will tuck my feet up, wrap my arms around my knees, and let that fucker pass where it wants. I won't even dare get that because it'll shoot some fucking web at me like Spider-Man or something. Going back to the dreams, and maybe that's where it's destined. Maybe that's why I'm having dreams about it.
Yeah, maybe because he's possessing your memories by fighting you.
Yeah, the little smaller versions of it, I can kind of deal. They're still, but don't say quick there. That's the.
No.
Don't like that. Don't, like I said, don't have a real problem with spiders. Like Ryan says, especially in the summer when it comes to flies and shit like that. Spiders are so beneficial. I fucking hate.
They do so much to pest control.
I find it so fun trying to like swat flies. I don't mind flies.
A world without spiders would be a miserable world.
Fucking hate them. As I say, I wouldn't say I have a phobia of it. I just have like a massive fear. I definitely did have a phobia. Yeah. But now I feel like you have to be an adult, so you haven't got a choice of having a phobia. You have to have a fear.
I love spiders that much that if I'm in anyone's company and I witness them even trying to kill a spider, I'll massively fall out with them. I love spiders that much.
Oh, fuck, next time he's
honestly,
right, you know,
I'd let spiders crawl all over.
I am fucking squishing a spider.
No, you're not. I'd actually fall out with you. I'm being genuinely serious.
To be fair,
I love them.
We had one that was quite large, and he only just fit in the Hoover. And I hoovered him up.
Cock and balls now. This spider.
It was probably a she because it was very large. But I call it, every spider's a he. It's Fred. It's always Fred. So he was in my Hoover, and I was like, okay, he's so big. He survived the suction of the Hoover, and he's creating webs in the Hoover. Now I can't actually get him out because that means I've got to put something in the Hoover to get him out. But I'm terrified he's then going to crawl up that and get on me. So I couldn't get rid of him. And so I just had to hold him captive. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? And then he stopped moving. And then I realised spiders suffocate in Hoovers, and I didn't realise.
Do you know what I think about that? You're a fucking evil bitch.
I didn't know what to do with him. I was like, I can't get rid of him or he's going to chase me.
Just a PA out there, public announcement for the listeners. Don't kill spiders. Keep them at home.
Don't kill them. Just safe. Like evacuate them.
Yeah. No, not even that. That's just as bad as killing them.
No, not necessarily. It depends where you put them.
A house spider is.
If you've got a shed or like an old shed that's like sheltered and got stuff in, they'll be happy in there.
I was just trying to find just on the topic before we move on. See, I guess I've become slightly less fearful of spiders since owning a cat, because one time I was in the shower and she picked up one of the lone spider's children, and she just thought it was an entertaining thing just to drop it on my glasses that were on the bed.
Oh,
And I shit you not, luckily my vision's not that bad. I was like, what the fuck is that? She just, bless her soul though, she doesn't kill him, she just brings him herself. Fight the fucking spider. I'm like, what's up, meanie? Fucking hell, hot cups of things too.
No, fucking evacuate the cat. That's
Yeah.
devil's work there.
On a side note, do you know what I've just done now? So no, yeah, I poured a drink. So I poured the summer comfort in, and then that was before I had to leave the car and come back. So I've picked up the summer comfort bottle again, thinking it was the mixer, and I filled it to the fucking rim of the glass. I've had to sieve it back into the bottle. Oh my god!
Nah, he's saying that he just wanted a full glass of amaretto.
Yeah, he just wanted some
comfort.
comfort. He didn't want the actual pineapple juice.
You talking about killing spiders? That's what you brought me to.
No, I didn't. Talking about it.
Just topping yourself with Southern Comfort.
Yeah. No, but going back to like saying like evict them out of your house. The more
depends what spider it is as well.
The house spiders, they're adapt to live indoors. If you put them outdoors, it'll just die.
Yeah. Most spiders can survive in sheds though.
Yeah, you
and
just
outdoor toilets and like coal houses.
One thing that I will give you, cellar spiders. So the daddy long legs, you know, the ones that have got like ridiculously long legs and like a really tiny fucking body that's like the size of like
they're the worst.
Yeah, I can understand that because even I am a bit
they are the worst. They make me want to be sick.
Yeah, even I'm a bit like sort of like
daddy long legs.
By those.
I know they're only insects, not spiders, but oh my god, okay, no, that's probably a phobia. Because they can fly. And then they land on you, and
they fly now.
There's other variations of those though, like daddy long legs, the ones with the wings. Yeah. There's ones that are classed as daddy long legs, but they're called cellar spiders.
Yeah, fucking! I just why do they have to have wings and look like spiders? What is wrong with that? Like, why? Why? We don't need that. Like, we've got spiders.
They don't actually look like spiders. The one that fly.
Daddy long legs just look like spiders with wings.
I just don't like how they make noise. The noise they make is horrible.
I hate that they just fly at you. Just like dive bomb your face every fucking time. They invade your personal space so much.
Have you heard the old wives' tale that daddy long legs are the most venomous creatures on the planet?
But they can't actually eject the venom.
Yeah, because the pincers are too small to penetrate human skin. Yeah, it's all a lie. That is a lie. They don't even contain any venom. That's just to make you fucking fear them even more.
I just fucking hate them. I just hate them. They're just wrong.
This podcast has just made me realise that my phobia probably genuinely is just the unknown, which is near most things. Because I'm like, I just don't know what spiders could genuinely bite me and cause an issue, which ones wouldn't. But again, I just leave them. I leave them be.
They won't bite unless they feel like the need to bite you.
Ryan, I told you this fucking spider picks cat up. Cat won't run in it.
Picks the cat up.
Lad, fucking walks the cat round on a leash.
It's like the film Eight-Legged Freaks.
I think obviously some spiders have bigger like fangs or whatever.
Hey.
So they can probably bite you, but I think the general rule is if they're larger than the palm of your hands, they more than likely can pierce your skin.
I just go off the rule in my mind that they're going to be more scared of me than I am of it. But I imagine me going.
But every fucking time they run at me.
Yeah, I was gonna do a scream example, but Discord's shitty little
I'll cut it out.
Thing was just I'll just go silent like some strange person. So I'm not even gonna do it. But yeah. Any more, Pam? Or you genuinely just not like?
I I wouldn't say it's fear, but I don't like change much. But that's just personal issues.
Yeah, I don't like last minute change. Change.
The fear of the unknown. I just think like there's a lot you can't control in life, so the unknown is nearly always inevitable.
Yeah. That's why I brought it up, because it is literally a part. Like you're either going to get anxiety about some things you don't know, or you're going to be fine with it. But it depends on what extent
It's
the
like
job really goes
I'm
to it.
currently not going to have a job soon, and the thought of I haven't got another job to go to doesn't bother me. Like the fear of the unknown of not knowing what's going to happen next doesn't bother me.
Oh, I'd be going through about 6 pairs of duds a day, me.
That's it. It's like that's what I imagine is like the fear of unknown and not knowing would, yeah, I could imagine that anxiety that it could bring. But at the same time, I'm there just being like, I feel like I've probably trained myself because I feel like I've not always been like this. But I just think, what is the point when I can't help that? I am doing what I can, but there's nothing I can do. And I think I've just taught myself to be okay with that.
It's a very good way of being, to be honest.
So I know we've covered like phobias and fears. Now there was one thing that I somewhat similar, like
what?
I'm trying to think of the word.
Something similar.
I'll think of the word like something that's very similar to like a phobia or a fear is like triggers, like nails on a chalkboard.
Tell you what, you have a fear of the English dictionary. Tell you. I'm fucking
dyslexia.
Yeah,
dyslexia for you.
Yeah, like so things that go through you.
Yeah,
make you
cringe, or like sort of like I know what you mean.
Chalkboard.
Like for my example is polystyrene. If I hear polystyrene, it makes me gag.
Do you know what's? I just thinking about it. Just thinking about it, it's making. Oh my god! Right. So like paper towels or toilet paper in your mouth.
What?
Toilet paper in your mouth.
Oh!
I used to eat toilet paper as a kid.
No.
Brings the nature. Are you a bit used or unused?
Unused.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Not used.
Unused. Fucking well, used as well. Fucking hell.
Is it the thought of it being on your teeth?
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
That's such a common sensation that I've heard quite a lot of people say.
The
thought of paper on your teeth.
Oh my fucking! It would just like melt on your tongue, and you just I can't. Let's move on.
Mine is and I don't think most people like is biting tinfoil.
That doesn't bother me. I love doing that.
No, it's if you've got fillings. If you've got.
I was gonna say I did it when I had filling, and the idea of seeing someone do it makes me crease every time.
Oh my fucking god! If you've ever had a filling and you bit into like, if you've like been a bit too ambitious with a Kit Kat, and you've like bit a bit of the foil off the Kit Kat, and it's gone onto your. Oh my fucking god!
Tweaking.
I used to chew tinfoil.
You're a freak, You're a freak.
I'm not being involved in this podcast anymore.
You need putting down.
How about ice? I know a few people that like ice and chewing on ice.
I'm alright with ice.
I can't do it to sensitivity, but
I'm
not bothered about it.
Tell you one my nan used to have is cotton wool. The idea of cotton wool balls. You could not abide the feel or look of it. So I used to, as a kid, like put it in my mouth, and she's fucking scream at me, and I was like, "Fuck her!"
I've just thought of another.
I'm not bothered by it.
Scratching your fingernails across paper or card.
Balloons. I fucking hate balloons.
Balloons are fine.
Like fingers and that squeaking on a balloon. It will make.
I get what you mean. Yeah, it's expanded and you've rubbed your finger on it.
And you get the kids going with their fingers on a fucking balloon.
I see a lot of these things. The points that you make, the things that kind of make you itch a bit or cringe or
things that make you go
is for me. I probably may have a few. I don't like when the fork scratches the plate, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I think that's no one likes that because it's annoying anyway.
It's a very short second though.
Yeah, so it's just a sharp, uncomfortable noise. But my thing is, with stuff like that, it's more so like I don't know if it's the correct terminology, but I don't know the word for it. It's a bit like phantom pain. So like if I see someone or see a video of someone like get paper cut, I'm like, I can feel it. I'm like,
yeah. Like the skateboarding videos where someone's like trying to grind on the rail and then they fucking like miss it and then they fucking just like land on the rail balls first. I'd be like, oh
yeah. But like you can kind of looking at it, you don't get the exact pain, but you get like sort of a sensation in and around the areas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
where that's happening.
I don't know. I don't know say if it's a phobia or a fear, but of when you see people with broken bones. Like that will make me cry. Like, not out of pain for them, but then I can like almost make me think that would happen to me.
It's bizarre though, because I was on Twitter yesterday, or X as it's now known, and like I was saying to my dad, and I'm like, why is just X full of either stupid shit or like porn borderline? Because I went on this video. And there's this guy, I don't know, it's in some Middle Eastern country, and he's got like this gun or like this launcher type thing. And he like kicks the bottom of it and it goes off and his foot's just gone. Like it's literally just gone. But what I'm saying, stuff like that I wouldn't look at and go, yeah, my foot's like really hurting. It's small stuff. It's like paper cuts or like one video I always remember, and I'm fucking creasing saying it now, and Ryan's gonna fucking absolutely crease at this. And you might even as well. There's a video and it's a bloke with his. He's got his knob out, he's erect, and someone just like fucking paper, like gets a piece of paper and runs it along the fucking. I'm holding me knob.
So am I.
That it's like that. It's little nichey things. I'm like, that is the most vile thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my fucking god!
And it made me feel sick.
I'm squirming in my seat right now.
It's that. Man's shrunk inside it. Man's gone inside. Oh, my little fella, it's okay. Not here.
Oh my god.
Nah, but it's little things like that. And there's a video of me and Ryan have both seen of this woman shoving like a high heel down a bloke's knob end, and it's like, like that. I think
we don't watch these videos for fun.
That's right. Yeah, that's kind of really, mate. But
I know exactly what you mean. There's like blood pouring out of the end of
it. It's stuff like that. It's like it's sort of little sort of nichey things. Or like I've seen. Don't get me wrong. I've seen my plenty of videos, decapitations and other shit you shouldn't see in life, and they don't give me any sort of. I look at them and think, that's a bit uncomfortable, a bit desensitized to it, a bit and that. But it's just like paper cuts and watching someone. Do certain things. I don't know. Some of them videos as well were like they're very, very satisfying, but some of the noises on them videos where they have them like weird little like pools and they run it along sand and it has that scrape noise and stuff like that. No, it turns me into fucking Resident Evil Leon Kennedy. That's what it fucking does. It fucking
I've just thought of another one. I've never broke a bone, so I definitely have a fear of breaking bones.
Oh, I have. I've had big leak ever twice.
I've broken a lot of bones.
Ryan was made of fucking asbestos or something when he was younger. He might as well have been made out of sellotape at one point.
I always used to get myself into situations where it's just fucking stupid. I ended up breaking bones.
Do you think my elbow could do a 360? No, Ryan. Let's find out. Fucking hell, Ryan, man. Oh, you made a Lego, you calm down. 1 by 1 fucking tall brick Lego, calm down, looking at us.
Do you remember when I dislocated my shoulder in school?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun experience.
Ever
since then, I can actually pop my shoulder out of place on command now.
Sexy. I don't like stuff like that, man. Is it ambidextrous? Whatever, the ones people who can like rotate their arms all the way around. Like,
ambidextrous is being natural.
Both-handed.
Both-handed. Yeah, both-handed and both feet. Yeah.
Is it double jointed? Is that what it?
Double jointed. Yeah.
That when you can do like when people can rotate their hands all the way around and they go back.
Which you literally explained what my party trick is.
No, I know, and I don't like it every time you do it. Because he shoves his finger up his ass, does 360 rotation.
I don't. Right, so my party trick is what I usually do. Is that I can put I get a flat surface. I put the palm of my hand on the surface, and I can literally rotate my hand all the way around without lifting my hand up. I can rotate my hand 3 times over, and it's just it looks bizarre. And I can get a really long, say a really long stick or something. Hold each end of the stick, outstretched in front of me, and I can bend my arms all the way back while still holding the stick.
Step over it.
Yeah, and step over it.
It also helps because you're short. If you're taller, it's harder.
I can keep doing it. I've got no limit to it. I can just keep doing it because my shoulders just dislocate out of place and then reconnect as they come back. It's so fucking weird.
So what we've learned is brain's just fucking weird.
Well, we're not learning that. We already knew that.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. So to start wrapping it up, I have a little bit of a guessing game for us. So I've looked up some fun, different, and weird names of phobias, and I want you guys to try and guess or decipher what it might be. Now,
well, Nathan will beat me because you already pre-googled it before the episode. So
dildo doppelopia. I don't. Ryan, I don't remember half of them.
Sounds like a fucking dinosaur.
I don't remember half of them, and it was top 10. It was top 10 US most diagnosed phobias. And they were all.
These are not the most.
This was claustrophobia, arachnophobia.
I'll try not to be as competitive.
And I don't even know what it. I don't even know what it was called. But one of them was the fear of snakes. But that was. I don't even know what that was. I thought it meant like reptilophobia. I don't fucking know what it said. And I had my Google's closed. I just dropped my Pepsi Max, and I'm fucking fuming because Pomsky asked me what my snack was.
Oh,
what's your snack?
I didn't do snacks this time.
Nope. Put you off, and I had a fucking great one. So fuck you off. Oh. Go on, wrap up your quiz. Come on.
No, why have I asked what your snack is in that Pomsky?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So
yeah.
I've got back it up. Ugly but good. Hotel chocolat. Little caramel bites. And it's the same as the ones that are included in the box. It's just a little bit wonky, like me.
I can hear it rolling about in there as well.
It is. Caramel milk chocolate contains 36% cocoa, solid, 26% milk, and it's got a bunch of other things in it, and it is the most sublime bit of caramel I've ever eaten in my life.
Okay, so how much are you getting paid to say that?
No, but they want to fucking pay me and send
fucking hell, that was a hell of a promotion.
Fucking, I know, but I tell you, I fucking love hotel. Lad, I fucking love hotel chocolate. I'm telling you,
I'm on Amazon right now buying it in bulk.
To be fair, they do really good chocolates.
They're not cheap. They're not doo-doo. They're fucking great.
Yeah.
They do good chocolate though. They do.
They do. But they want to sponsor this. Fucking, I'm all for it. Honestly,
10 out of 10 chocolate.
It is the most sublime, and you can go and you can get like the 4 packs for £14. You feel like
you are definitely getting paid for this, right?
Nah.
Let's get on to the quiz.
I've not got a phobia. I've got a love of fucking chocolate.
Right,
got a phobia of being fat.
Getting fucking paid without telling us here. Right.
Right. You've got any snacks?
I'm not. I'm currently just
pineapple juice.
I'm stuck.
Pineapple juice. Yes, good point.
I'm getting all my nutrients from the pineapple juice. Yeah.
I was gonna say I have had snacks next to me, but I've not started eating any.
I've got fucking guinea pig droppings for afters. Loads of nutrients in that. I grow a farm with half of them.
Oh my good lord!
Right, come on with the quiz.
Right, are you ready? Because I can't pronounce English words as it is. And,
I know it's got me fun. Come on.
And now I'm gonna have to try and pronounce phobias because phobia names are fucking ridiculous.
Here she goes.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, literally.
That's the fear of Swedish people.
I just screamed really loud. Didn't pick it up, and now just probably walk out of it. Fucking straight up. Fuck 'em.
So for the first one, if you get this, this is gonna be amazing. So, arachipabrutophobia.
Chips on a butty.
No.
Fear of great apes. I don't know.
Chipperbutrophobia.
I've
So what might help?
related it to chip.
Do you have?
Chimpanzees, I don't know.
Do you have it on your computer or on your phone?
Computer.
Maybe worth copying and pasting into
And get it to say it.
chat so we can look at it as well as because the spelling sometimes might help. But fucking no.
Yeah, actually, no, I will give you that one. I will send it so you guys can see it. I'll put it in the channel chat that we're in at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't put it in moderator because Hayden just sat there going, "What the fuck?"
Because I kind of still will be surprised if you get it from that.
What even was it? Chipperphobia.
Yeah.
I'm not a chipperphobia, apparently.
Chipperbutrophobia.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's rigged this.
There you go. It's in the chat.
A Richie Beauty phobia. A Richie Beauty phobia.
Ryan, fuck off me furniture's fucking floating now, lad. Jesus Christ.
Chipperbutrophobia. I've had someone tell me how to say it, and I still don't remember how they said it.
I'm not going to, for anyone who says I'd love to just put it in the Google search and listen what it says back, but then it'll just tell you the fucking definition right under it.
Should I actually put it on my phone and get my phone to say it?
Yeah, go on. It's not going to help. We're not going to get it. A fear of.
We're never going to get it anyway because it's going to be the most random fucking
anchovies.
To be fair,
I think it might be food related.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Could have to be food related. Fear of. What was fear of anchovies? I don't know. Fear of butter. Fear of butter.
Fear of butter. Very close. Very close.
Fear of margarine.
Right, I think we might have got the pronunciation.
There's no way.
I don't know. This is an ad.
I just saw in the middle of it, so I said butter.
Let me get to the point where it's going to say it.
I'm disqualified. I've googled it.
Oh, bitch! What a bitch!
No, at least I'm honest. That's why I said. That's why I said.
Are we ready?
Yeah, good that.
Butyrophobia.
What the why? Who the fuck's
butyrophobia?
Who the fuck's speaking? Jafar from Aladdin.
I know, yeah. Arabian Nights. Right, I got it, Pom. You don't need it 9 times over. Help me in the fucking slide. Alright, booty.
I've googled it. I'm disqualified.
Why would you do that?
Butter was my closest guess.
You were very close.
I said margarine. I said bread.
I googled it after I said food related.
Butter. Spreadables.
Close. Yes, it is a spreadable.
Jam.
No.
Peanut butter.
Yes.
Hey.
No. Something to do with that. One.
Yeah. It's a certain thing.
Fear of peanuts.
Happen. No, it's a certain thing that can happen when you eat too much peanut butter, or just a mouthful at one time.
I don't know. That's a peanut anaphylactic shock.
It is a very specific thing, and that would probably make more sense. Should I just give it to you? You're very close.
Pardon? Yeah, go
on. So I'm not going to say it again. The phobia is the fear of having peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Ah.
It's very specific.
I am. That's why I said
did
before.
so well without actually googling it.
I know, yeah. What do you call it? That's what I said before earlier in the podcast about when I mentioned that so many things will be classed as a fear or a phobia now that it's just borderline. Like living's a phobia at this point.
Yeah, literally.
Like, oh no, I get that. Have you ever had that where you've eaten like a sandwich or something and you can get like because I've got a slight gap at the back of my tooth and the bread gets stuck behind your tooth and you're trying to get it. I'm like, it's not fucking naff. I don't have a phobia. It doesn't stop me eating bread. What the fuck?
I know, but some people will absolutely
send them through
their day off.
Oh yeah.
And I find that crazy. There are so many random freaking phobias. I think I can't remember exactly. I should know it because I've done a course on phobias. But for it to be a phobia, it has to impact your daily life.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why I reiterate the fact that I wouldn't more so class some of them as phobias.
that's it. That's why I feel like most of them are probably fears rather than phobias, because they're not exactly to the point where it's irrational.
Yeah, I think to a point though, a fear has to be also something to a point that affects not your day to day, but affects your life
but
more
affects
so
you,
than could be
in a
the
certain
average
way.
person. Yeah.
I agree. I've got another one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nomophobia.
I feel like I've heard that before. I would genuinely feel like I've heard that
Not
before.
a fear of numbers, is it?
Somewhat close. Somewhat close.
What did you say?
Nomophobia.
Nomophobia. I will put it in the
What
chat.
did you say that was close?
I said a fear of numbers.
Okay.
Fear of
Sequences?
mathematics.
No, a fear of like repetition or
What normally entails numbers?
Maths.
Yeah, kind of, but not.
Money.
No. What do we all use every single day that uses
Time.
numbers? OE, call, text.
Phones.
Yes.
a fear of phones.
Kind of.
Phone
a fear
numbers.
of calling, phone calls.
Fear of a
No.
phone number.
No. I think like every single freaking
Number
Fear of
pad.
communication.
every person under like the age of 18
Technology?
is probably has this fear because
Under the
they
18.
can't live without it.
Oh, so the
Internet.
fear of not being on your phone for a certain amount
Fear
of
of
time.
losing your phone.
Pretty much there.
A fear of
It's the you are pretty much spot on with the
fear
fear
of
of not having. It's
losing
the
your phone.
fear of being without your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
was
you're
gonna say,
pretty
it's just
spot
the
on
wording,
there.
isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said it under the age of 18, I was like, fucking tablet generation, man.
That's it. They would. Most of them probably do have that fear. The fear of not having their phone with them. Which,
Yeah,
to be
so it's
fair,
like, where's your phone? I feel like I have some sort of. If I'm out and about and I lose my phone, yeah, I've got a fear of
I
losing
just
my
think
phone.
like my whole life is on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my
Everything is on my
yeah.
phone. My whole diary, my schedule. If it's not in my diary, I don't know, and then it's having access to my diary.
So that's called what?
Diary?
Nomophobia.
Nomophobia.
Nobedophobia. Do you know? Look, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at how it's spelled, and it kind of looks like nomophone beer. It kind of looks like
Nomophone, yeah.
nomophone beer.
No more phone.
Nomophone. Please.
Fucking hell. E.T. must have been shitting himself.
I don't know. It fucked me came back now. Big phone on. Yeah, I'm on EE, mate. I'm on gift What do you need?
So the next one you have pretty much said, but now I got to try and remember what you've said. It's arithmophobia.
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 Okay, now.
Arithmophobia.
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 Yes.
Yes.
Maths.
A fear of pulling some sick riffs on a fucking guitar.
Arithmophobia. Is that a mathematical base? Mathematical. You've got me.
A fear of algorithm.
Kind
fear-
of. Yeah.
A fear of sequences, number sequences, or a fear of a chain of events.
No.
A fear of fucking a fear of guessing what phobias are.
No, yeah. Well,
You got that now.
fucking sweating. Please. Arithmophobia. Is that arithmetics?
No. You guys have said when we were doing
It's a fucking band.
arithmetics.
You got a fear of a fucking band.
You know when we were saying what the phobia or what nomophobia was, You guys were like, oh, is it the fear of this? Is it fear of this? You have already said the fear, but for this name.
Sequences.
No.
Yeah, I said that.
That's
I said
before that. It's before that.
Bossa.
No, after that one.
A fear. Oh, what did I say? What did either of us say?
So, nomophobia is the fear of not having your phone, right? And how did I get you to your phone?
Technology. Fear of technology.
No.
Fear
Said
of
about
internet.
being 18, you said.
No, before that bit.
Ryan said a fear of summertime. I think he's just saying Ethereum and fucking brains melted.
A fear of fear. A fear of fear.
Fear.
I fear.
354 from shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Sophia. I fear. Sophia. Fear.
Shut up, Ryan. My brain can't fucking comprehend going back that far without you into fucking injecting. You're messing up my fucking time logs in my brain. Fuck off. What a knob. Oh, fuck off. Fear of tablets.
No. Before that. I think it was probably one of the first things we said when I says, what's nomophobia?
No, fear of hearing
I said-
people eating too loud.
I said numbers, but
You've never said... Yes!
I said numbers, and then Ryan went on like a fear of like sequences, a fear of this, a fear of this. That's how he went onto it.
Yeah, no, you went a fear of numbers, and then a fear of maths, and then I said a fear of sequences. Yeah, Nathan definitely did say it.
Arithmophobia is the fear of numbers.
Arithmetic, yeah, isn't that the idea of math? Isn't that another word for like maths, like some sort of math, arithmetic?
Probably.
Yeah.
I was probably close with that.
Yeah.
Kilo!
Next
one, plutophobia.
Fear of Pluto.
If only.
The fact that me and Nathan just instantly went to that same side.
Fucking knew it was coming.
A fear of small objects, a fear of being small, a fear of a beer of.
Let the brain work. Stop fucking mumbling, man. You're fucking sending me over the edge. I just grit my knob that head. I think I've popped my helmet. You're fucking stressing me out.
A fear of dwarves.
No, it's
a fear of Ryan.
Same thing.
Plutophobia. The dog Pluto.
Yeah, I was. Oh my god! Literally, meant to say I fear of dogs.
Guilty.
No, that's goofy.
I know it's goofy, but I was just fucking doing it. You're gonna make my fucking dick blow up, you. Stop.
Plutophobia. Pluto. Is it spelt like Pluto?
Yeah.
The fear of pollution.
A fear of space.
No.
A fear of.
No. I don't even kind of know where to point you, to be honest, because I feel like it's actually nothing to do with the word.
Okay.
Plutophobia. Come on, give your Google facts in.
Is it animals?
I'm trying to think of a way to try and give you a hint. So, I don't have a clue how I'm going to wrap it around to plutophobia, but it's something.
Give us a clue to the phobia.
That's what she's trying to do, dickhead.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to do some wordplay, like plutophobia.
Oh, right, well, I'll let you off. He didn't come across that way. I do apologise.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
That was terrifying.
Terrible.
Have you got a fight? You got a phobia?
She's telling shit jokes.
Oh, dear,
She's got a phobia of puns.
Got a fear of the fucking thesaurus in the dictionary. This one, any wordplay on it? He's screaming.
So it's something most of us use every day, and we've came away from the physical form. Excuse you. We've came away from the physical form, and mainly nowadays we just tap away.
Tablet.
I don't know how you got that, but no.
Because it's a thing that like someone scribed on a tablet.
Most of us use every single day.
To do with currency?
Yes.
Bank card, like banking apps and shit.
That's
fe-
what I'm going
Cash?
with.
A fear
is
of
phobias.
cash.
It's the fear of cash, yes.
Yeah, fear of cash. Yeah.
Fear of cash. Fear of money.
What
Plutophobia.
a fucking stupid name for a
But
fucking
this
cash.
is-
It's
this is-
nothing to do with what it actually is. How about octophobia?
fear of 8 legs, 8 tentacles, 8 legs, 8. The fear of the number 8.
Yes. See,
Okay.
that one worked.
I was just going to let his brain go because he was going to start with, octopuses, pussies,
I know, I was waiting
and he
for
was
him
going
to-
to fucking go. He was just going to go on a tangent, so I thought I'm not even going to interject any.
Who the fuck is in the world and has a phobia of the number
Lots
8?
of people, I imagine.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is in this world? Fucking billions of the bastards.
Do we know what xenophobia is?
A fear of aliens.
Legal
I knew it
aliens.
was coming. I knew it was coming. Say it again. My fucking brain
Xenophobia.
was looking at a xenomorph in my head now. Xenomorph. Zebras.
No.
A
Oh.
fear of not being able to scream in space.
Right, okay, the song, was it Legal Alien? I'm a Legal Alien.
I'm an Englishman in New York.
It can't be a fear of immigrants.
It's the fear of foreigners.
What the fuck? So
That's
aliens. I got it
It was
right.
fucking
I got
right.
it right.
He was right. He's an illegal alien. He's an Englishman in Platwas.
Is that where Xenomorph came from? From that
No, is it?
phobia name?
Oh, shut up.
Oh my god.
What? You think if? Oh no, I'm not even going to do that. That's borderline. Can't say that. I was going to do accent play and everything then, but I've got to say, imagine fucking shit like that. The fucking alien film. It comes out with a Jamaican accent or something because the bloke's fucking Jamaican playing it. Bumper copy lost them on. Get off my ship. Oh fuck off. Get the
Jesus
fuck.
Oh.
Me pussycat. 8 bumbleclaw eggs. 8 bumbleclaw eggs on this ship. Fucking
Check
another one.
Chestburster comes out. It's like, oh, pirates, yes, they roll my eye.
No, you can. All you can do. I feel that weird. All you is bumbleclad.
No, the moment that they burst out the chest, it's Bumberclad
Scurrying away, pussy clap, bumbleclad head, running off.
with some clicks in the air as well. With a kind of red stripe in the other hand.
All you can hear is fucking like ocean wave music.
Ocean man, sit with us.
Come on.
Right.
Okay, so back to difficult ones.
I really like the idea of Jamaican xenomorphs.
Oh.
Ablutophobia?
Put it in. Bully people.
Ablutophobia.
Yeah, no, I was going to say phobia to that song.
Ablutophobia.
A phobia to City fans if you're United fan.
I'm gonna try and think of an idea while you're guessing for this.
A blutophobia.
Ablutophobia. Yeah.
A phobia of Dora the Explorer's monkey.
What's his name?
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's very specific.
Ocean man. I can't hear it. Ablutophobia.
A fear
Yeah.
of open water.
It's got something to do with water.
The idea of being bloated.
Not quite, no.
Ah.
A fear of
Bathtubs.
a fear of
Close.
Showers.
Very close.
a fear of drowning in
You
the
were on
bathtub.
the right track of bathtub.
You know what, right? The fear of drowning in the bath.
Not drowning now.
Get it in a bath.
It's what you do.
A fear of
No.
cleaning yourself in the bath.
Not if you don't
Pretty
have a
much,
bath.
yes. Fear
Yeah.
of bathing.
Okay, I
Really
get
get
it.
it.
Phobia, fear of
Bloody hell.
bathing.
That's my brain is so fucking big.
Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, I would never have gone that far if you.
I don't know how
mentioned
you
that.
got bath out of that, but that was amazing.
Was when you said close with water, I thought it's
Water,
gotta be because that would be another word like we've all other like you'd see a word and you'd be like, oh, that's the fear of the ocean. Like something like that. Like, I've never heard of a blue taupe. Well, that one.
So my idea around it, my thought process was right, blue, deep blue ocean. So I went to the
Yeah.
ocean, and then that's when water got involved.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just kind of misjumbled the words, and I don't know. I kind of saw the word bath in there. I don't know why. No, we're fucking they got bath in, but oh yeah, you can spell bath in there. They got an A in it, they got a B in it, they got a T and an H.
Yeah,
There
if
we
you're
go.
dyslexic like me, you might actually manage to make it up somehow.
I'm not dyslexic, but I kind of look like I'm dyslexic though.
You say I'm not dyslexic, but I work like I am dyslexic. Is that what you
No.
said?
I may have threw a few lispy, stubborn words in there, but I did. I believe you would
Welcome
listen
to
it
this
back.
dyslexia club.
I was gonna say, I'm not
You speak for
dyslexic.
yourself. No, I said that as I spat all over.
I know, yeah.
Speak for yourself. I fucking spat everywhere.
Come on, next one.
I'm autistic. These are dyslexic.
So,
What are you gonna do about that?
This is the last one, and I think it's pretty hard.
Dicophobia.
Xanophobia.
What did you say? What did you say, Nathan?
I said, didn't I?
What did you say?
Ocean man.
What did you say?
Dicophobia.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Oh, you bastard! Don't put that fucking voo on me.
I just had to clear it up for your own sake. If it gets out in the episode.
You do your voodoo, bitch.
Right, so
Don't
what
say
was the phobia?
Xanophobia.
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 I feel like I've. Is
I'm
it like
pasting it in the
something
chat.
to do? Is it something to do with like like
Zebras.
gas?
Nope.
I feel like I've heard that before. Xanophobia.
Seen them.
I feel like I genuinely feel like I've heard that before.
Fear of taking medication.
No.
Xanax, yeah.
Thank you. You got it.
Xanax, for fuck's sake.
So I'm doing my rejumbling, my head, looking at it, scanning. Fucking can't see newt. All I can see is Pluto's fantastic. Get off Google, Ryan. You're gone quiet.
Ryan, I think you.
No, I'm trying to think. Xanophobia.
You may have possibly, maybe somehow heard of it due to colour blindness.
Oh, so the fear of colour. The fear of like colour in different people.
Whoa,
Like, the fear of people in race.
Wait. No. Step back.
Oh,
We've
God.
already had something similar to that way. He ain't got no fear of no people, no colour.
It's a fear of a colour, a very specific colour.
Red.
Nope.
Green.
Nope.
Fear of what?
Excuse me.
I don't know. I'm just guessing colours. The fear of white. The fear of yellow. The fear of blue. Blue. Fuck City off.
Fear of the colour yellow.
Yes.
He said. Nathan said it first.
I know.
Yellow.
He kind of like drifted past it really quickly onto a review of the colour.
Yeah, I jumped onto it.
You kind of like stuck with yellow. Why yellow?
You always jump onto it.
I jumped onto it. He said like the fear of yellow, but I think it's like a Greek.
What do you mean about that?
I'm sure that the Greek word for yellow is like zan something. So when he said it, he just fucking lit the light bulb.
Why would you know that? Why would you think of that? That's just so weird. But yes.
My next guess was the fear of Xanti.
Xanti.
No, it's with an X.
Fair enough. I'll got that.
Right. So yeah, that concludes all the random fucking names and try to guess what they are.
You did great there, Pom. Well done.
I feel like that was fun. I know it was hard and kind of impossible to tell what they actually were, but we had fun trying to get there with some hints and tips.
My missus' reaction every night. We got there in the end. It was fun. A good build up. Fucking hell.
I think. Are you all right there, Pom?
Yeah, just dying.
It's about to make one of my fucking fears become a reality. It's got flatline.
Fear of dying.
Flatland.
Anyway, right, wrapping it up, everyone.
That
Thank
has
you
been
so much, guys, for joining and talking about your phobias and fears and triggers and icks of
Yeah,
life.
no worries. You might not see me again, but thank you.
we will see you again, but probably under a
I
different
think I'll have
persona.
probably pissed Ryan off with the amount of spiders I've killed, but
Oh, you pissed me off.
yeah, with the amount of
Never.
spiders I kill.
No, yeah, no, I can never witness you killing a spider. I like genuinely.
Not
Don't
as much
kill a
as you
spider in
pissed.
front of
Not as much as you fucking pissed the spiders off, but hippopotamus struck a quick.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this very impromptu version of an episode. I mean, it was dedicated to phobias. We didn't speak a lot about phobias until like close to the end. We went quite off track, but I
The
think
thing is, you've got to enjoy our rambling. That's the whole point in it, is we're here to ramble and enjoy.
Have a chat, get to know us, have some fun,
Yeah.
and also through. It may seem like a silly topic for us to have chosen, but we don't all necessarily have a phobia of a specific region, I suppose. But we've all explored a few, got some fears and
Yeah.
information.
I feel like
out
it's
there.
definitely a good way to get to know us. Like, obviously, last time you were on about fucking kinks. So, that
Fucking
was
kinks.
So now you know what turns us on. Now you know.
Yeah, what terrifies us.
thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, thank you for listening. We appreciate you all. Follow us on Twitch. Follow Jinxed on Twitch. Nearly at 100. Come on, big up.
So, if you are interested in listening to all this shenanigans that we've
rambling.
been talking about, yeah, mostly rambling.
Pomsky
But
be on
if you
Twitch.
are interested in listening to us a lot more, you can follow myself, LittleRy117 on Twitch. You can follow Pomsky B.
Keep an eye on the Discord because there will soon be a whole
A big
rebrand change for me.
Yes.
Because I'm not worked out which what sort of name I'm gonna go for yet. But I feel like with the new era we're doing and us kind of getting close, I think it's time for a bit of a rebranding. But I'm not too far off 100 followers. I'm like 73, so I'm not too
absolutely.
far off.
That's great.
I stopped like a year and a half ago, but I think it's time to revive. Last stand
Back
kicked
to
in
life.
pod. Last stand's on, new round started. Come on, get up.
To be fair, I do use you for content, so it's about time you actually took your own content back.
The thing is as well is that we're all in it together. So the more different platforms, more different accounts that we stream on, invites more audiences, more people.
Don't give all our secrets away.
Your wrapping up skills are wank, you know. We've been an extra 5 minutes here.
No, I was wrapping up and then you interrupted. Right, we're wrapping up. Right, stay wrapped up, boys and girls. Always use protection.
Yep.
And we are out there.
Yep.
You've been
Thanks for
you have been
listening.
joined. You have been joined by
Bye.
LittleRy, Pomsky, and Nathan.
Bye.
See you on the next one.